In my learning environment, I create an ideal learning experience where I have my learners do the majority of the cognitive lifting while I facilitate. You will see that my learners are making connections and explaining their process as they address the question or task that was given to them. In this lesson, I begin with a prompt and the learners use the resources to solve it together. My role in the group work process is that of an active listener. I take notes that will help me build future mini lessons based on the needs or knowledge gaps I observe. Sometimes it is tempting to jump in and correct wrong thinking or provide a solution, but it's important that the learners carry the cognitive lift on their own. So I simply ask guiding questions designed to help them realize their misunderstandings and overcome them together. I build lessons that facilitate the transfer of cognitive lift from myself to the learner. Every unit must be backwards mapped and deliberately planned with my learners' needs in mind. I use data to anticipate their thinking and needs, develop lessons, and prepare guiding questions that will help them overcome their gaps and reach their goals. All the resources that my learners will need to succeed are provided. They know where these resources are located and how to utilize them so that they don't need to rely on me for clarification. In order to engage all learners and ensure everyone is actively engaged, learners have a role and responsibility in each group. These groups are built based on the learners whose personalities and needs complement one another. In the group, everyone has a role and responsibilities. They hold each other accountable so everyone is contributing and all are benefiting. When learners present, they have the opportunity to share their entire process, along with any aspects that they found tricky or got stuck on. If they arrived at a solution, they'll be asked to defend that solution as the group questions them. If not, they will have an opportunity to seek clarification from the group. This ensures that all voices are heard and any needs are addressed. The purpose of this process is to allow all learners to present their methods for solving the problem and to work through any misconceptions together.
Draw or build a perfect cubes from 1 to 100. We drew it to 10, but now we realize that it's 1,000.
Again, I play the role of an active listener. I will facilitate discussion by asking guiding questions when needed, but I allow the learners to lead the discussion. Once all the groups have presented and discussed the prompt together, I run one final check for understanding where each individual will have an opportunity to work the problem on their own, using what they learned from the group discussion. They will also reflect on their growth by responding to one of 3 prompts. For example, I used to think, but now I think.